Yeah. Hello, hello. Hello. I am your host, Susmoves. All right. And this, you already know what it is, man.
TV, Ville,
This
sus,
ain't your first
TV,
rodeo, my boy.
Ville, sus, TV,
Let's
Does
start
it
this
feel
right.
good?
sus, TV.
Yeah.
Let's feel to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written is what we do.
Yes, sir.
Making moves like a movie script.
You already know what it is,
Destiny
man.
what we do. Sus,
You already know what it is, man.
Ville,
Sus, A-T-L-V, Ville.
sus, TV,
Ville.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sus TV Ville, subscribe, hit it, we lit, give and hit the bell. So the new vids don't stop, get it, know the deal. We the Ville, run up the M's, shoot past the mills. We are the team promoting how to heal. Grind like the ant, you already know it's on our heels. Ain't sus without us, but smooth standing still. Give love to real ones, respect mutual. Hey, been the time, been advised, got too much plague in my mind. With the games that we lose is built by design. Could I really make it out with a slick little line? Look at the sky and ask for a sign. Real in the green like I take care of vines. Get this energy from my mind. Got a willpower from the God. Hey, sus,
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
S Ville to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written is what we do. S Ville to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written
This
is
is what we do.
Sus TV Ville, sus TV Ville, sus TV.
Come on now.
Ville, sus T.
Like I said, 19 keys over there. The GOAT. Okay. Hello, party people. It is your boy, Susmoves, you feel me? And we're here on Sus TV, man. You know what I mean? And you guys are my S-Ville, my S-Villians, you know what I'm saying? There's civilians and then there's S-Villians, you know what I'm saying? S-Ville, S-Village. The family, the squad, the gang of Lanch. We're all here, man. It's good to be here. It's good to be back. This is episode officially episode 22. So like I was explaining very quickly in the last pod, I had to do a lot of things really, really quick. So I didn't really have much time.
Moves,
At the in there. Yeah, I mean I was making a whole lot of them, you know what I'm saying?
moves.
So I ended up a little bit busier than I would have liked. I knew it. I am too short. Short people problems. Hold up, my boy. Caution, you feel me? Hold up. Caution. When in doubt, when you're too short for the seat, you know what I mean? And you need a little, you know what I mean? I don't even know how to put it together, man. I swear I used to make music. Um, I used to rap, bro. I used to be like one of the greatest. Um, no, I still rap. I didn't retire. I'm not Joe Bud, not Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, man, we back. Yeah. So like I was explaining, episode 21. I was just held up with a lot. October's a very, very busy month for me, which I'm finding out year after year as things get busier and busier as you enter more people's lives and you start to see yourself. You just start to see like you know where you're affecting. You start to see the new people in your life and things like that. And my bad. Yeah. So with the new people that I ended up um meeting up with family, with friends, things like that. And I think I kind of regurgitated this in the last episode, but well, kind of said it now. I'm regurgitating it. Um, October was just a very very busy month for me. But moving forward into November, I'm trying to give you guys the consistency that I want. And I think that you know eventually, if you're not fans, you will become them, and you will want. You know, my goal with this pod, um, it's Sus TV. So I do plan to do more than just this kind of content. I wanna start giving you guys the skits. I slowed up, but I'm not sure what I want to do with TikTok. And to be honest, it's it's growing. It is growing with what I am dropping. Um, it's just like a mixture of everything. So maybe I'll just like use TikTok sparingly. I see a little wave, I'll throw something on there. I see a little song I like, maybe I'll remix it. I'll continually throw my gaming clips up there just because it's really easy to throw that up there. Yeah, I'll probably do that and move. I've been moving the workout videos back and forth because it short form content for the working out videos that I've been doing for the Susmoves workouts or movement workouts. I'm still working on the name. But with those kind of videos, and I did have a successful video I dropped. I don't think the thumbnail was too engaging, and then the video is long in itself because it is a whole YouTube video, and I put it on TikTok. I don't care. Um, because I was just built for making the YouTube videos and making the workout videos built for YouTube videos. That short form, the way they do it, it's like so super super like 30-second. Like I get it, the attention span is low, but you know how hard it is to explain. Like okay, do this, do that. They literally go, oh, bow, do this, do that, do that, and that's cool and everything. But I like to give some kind of like information as to like where this is benefiting, what do you want to feel, things like that. They might do that short form for the entire workout, then they'll find out from their fans which ones was more interesting to them, and then they pinpoint on that workout and give you like the deep breakdown. And while that's cool and everything, like I kind of wanted to do something a little different and just give you the whole workout, give you, references and things like that. I want to do more of it, so I guess maybe I should move it back into YouTube, because it's all Sus TV. You know what I mean? This is just a podcast on Sus TV, hosted by Susmoves. So, um, podcast powered by Sus TV. Um, maybe I should call it Sville. Honestly, call the podcast Sville. And it's just on the platform of Sus TV. I think that will make the most sense. And you guys are my Susvillians. Yeah, I think I might do that. I mean, it's in the song, right? So yeah, I think that would be a lot easier to do it that way. Uh, what else, man? Yeah, so there's gonna be some more workout videos being dropped. If you guys want to check out my Twitch, definitely do that. I'm gonna start going on Twitch every now and again, streaming for a couple of hours with the guys, or dolo. I'll try to make it a thing on Saturdays, to go live. So check me out at night. I'm not sure what time it's gonna like interchange. I'm eating a lot of fruit, guys. Eat fruit. As you can see from the beginning of the pods, it was a lot of monsters. Like I'm literally changing as a person and not trying to, I'm still drinking monsters and Red Bulls. Don't get it wrong, but I'm trying to make a conscious effort to like not do it as often and things like that. You know what I mean? Um, I'm sorry. Feel bad. Play the intro.
TV, Ville, Sus TV, Ville, Sus TV,
I need
Does it
energy.
feel good?
Sus TV.
I can't even
Yeah.
say it.
Sville to the moon, making
Don't
moves
stop.
like a movie script.
We back with your boy Sus Moves.
Sville to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny is what we do. Sus TV, Ville, Sus TV, Ville.
And we're back from our eating break. Sorry about that. Felt a little embarrassed just now. But yeah, no, guys. See, look, energy. It's miraculous what sugar from fruit can do for you. Yeah, but I'm back, man. I'm here. I'm here with it. You know what I'm saying? Today I wanna listen. My podcasts have been like drawn out and like spaced out a lot. So Um, they're not where they need to be just yet, but they will. And then the consistency will be more, you know what I mean? And then the dates will make more sense. So where I'm at right now, I just found out this morning. So I want to speak on it. Um, and this might come out. No, I'm gonna make it my business to make this come out. But the point is, if it were to come out later, then it'll be like, wow. But the day that I decided to make this pod, episode 22, I found out this morning that Takeoff was shot and killed. I just want to say, condolences, rest in peace to Takeoff. He had lost his life over a dice game, and that kind of sprinkles into what I want to talk about because we got to just make a change. You know what I'm saying? We all know about this. I was watching this brother 19 Keys. You guys should really tune in. It doesn't matter who you are. Tune in and listen to what he has to say. It's on the Earn Your Leisure YouTube account. 19 Keys. He also has his own account where he drops a lot of knowledge too. But definitely tune into Earn Your Leisure with 19 Keys because then they'll tap you into the whole ecosystem of a lot of different things. Um, and I think that their group is very important. That aside, where was I? Right, Takeoff. Rest in peace. Condolences to him, his family. You know, Cardi B, Quavo, Offset. I know they had the little whatever, but I mean, look what's going on out here, man. Um, it's just sad. It's sad, and we got to do better. We got to stop. We got to stop. I mean, you're gonna see a bunch of things in the posts and Twitter, on Instagram, and I'm already seeing it. Oh, the culture this, the culture that, and we need to do better. And I'm done with this culture, and the culture's dead, and blah 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 blah. That's great and all, but like again, like when it's time to speak up before the death, when it's time to say, "Yo, I'm not going to promote this kind of lifestyle, these kind of things that they might be accustomed to, and they can't change as people, whatever the case." But and it's so bittersweet, but we got to just do better. We got to do better. We have to influence them to do better. We have to influence the media outlets to push more people that are pushing for the things that make the changes that will help society and will help our people. You know what I mean? There's just a different code of ethics among our people. There are people who subscribe to certain lifestyles, and then there's some people who are trying to subscribe to other lifestyles because they're trying to better themselves and they're trying to better their situation. You know what I mean? The truth of the matter is that like some of us hold ourselves back from that higher level because we don't want to be on that higher level. You know what I mean? We want to just glamorize what we thought was the top of the top at that low level and then continue in that. And it's like that's not a that's not a healthy thing that's not a healthy way of life to subscribe to. you know um that's not helping anything. So it's like I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like you wanna give them money. You wanna get people out their situations. You wanna see people grow and thrive, but then at the same time, you don't want them to you don't want them to keep the same mentalities and keep the same old traditions that they've been doing and the same rhetoric that they've been pushing towards. You know what I'm saying? You want to push for people to read more books. You want to push for people to eat healthier, work out, find hobbies that make them money, find hobbies that bring them happiness, and if they're and try not to subscribe to just certain lifestyles, certain things in different lifestyles, and seek help and therapy and be around positive people, be around people who want to see you live and thrive. So even if you were engaging in a little dice game with your friends or whatever the case, play for fake money, play with monopoly money, and or if you're playing with money, like don't hit a certain cap. Make sure it's friendly. Make sure it's just we're just doing this for 100. We'll cap out at $100. We're doing this with singles. Like everyone has 20 singles. Throw in if you want. You can throw up to whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can throw. The cap would be 250. The cap would be 250, and everyone starts with 20 singles. Y'all could throw up as much money. Once the money on the floor reaches 250, that's all we're playing for, and that let that be that, bro. And that's the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one dice game, and that's it. We're not playing two, three, four these $250 games, and then it becomes some kind of chunk of money where people feel a type of way. And I'm not even saying that it was about that, because I mean they're rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's just ignorance. But but still, you want to just, I would just stay away from it entirely. But who am I to tell people how to live their life? You know what I'm saying? Live your life, but like at least be around people who not gonna shoot you over. You're not gonna get irate to the point we don't know what happened. But I'm just saying, man, like we gotta just do better. We gotta just do better. You know, speaking on it is one thing. Making those movements towards it is a whole nother thing. Yo, I'm wearing my brother's brand. I know this is like terrible timing, but I bring it up because Mind the Indigo, his brand on Instagram. You could definitely go and cop this same hoodie I'm wearing. Mine's a little faded out. I gotta go cop some more. You will see me with new merch. If I could just wear my friend's merch, my brother's merch. But if I could cop my brother's merch, my friend's merch, and just wear that on my platforms when I'm doing things, when I'm out, when I'm taking pictures, then I just do that. Show my support that way. But I brought up his because a lot of his branding when he had started up and put out a lot of these pieces, they had a lot of just symbolic imaging. If you can see, you got the black fist there, so you already know where I'm going with it. So it's like you just want to see beyond um, the you just want to see beyond what that type of living. You know what I'm saying? Um, you just want to see beyond that kind of living, bro. People, you know what I mean. Cardi B got kids. You know what I mean. I don't know what the situation is with all three of them, but their family at the end of the day. You know what I mean? He was gonna be something to her little kids. You know what I mean? If he don't already, I don't know his business. If he already had kids, or if he's a uncle, cousin, whatever the case may be to these younger kids, he could have changed their lives or helped change their lives, and started up his family at some point if he wanted. The point is like life is precious and you shouldn't be just playing with it like it's just something that you could just throw away at the drop of a dime. You only get one of those. You only get one of those. Like regardless, like someone comes stick you up, bro. Just give it and live another day, bro. You can make that money back. You could get that other item. These items, man, they created like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a one of one, bro, it was just material, bro. Like your life is literally one of one, cannot be duplicated. Like half the things that are one of one are just one of one because there's no humans that want to go and put things together to go and make it happen again. If there's a one of one car and they only had one of those materials because of the time being, it's not to say that if they really, really wanted a duplicate or they needed a duplicate for a movie that as actually like has, some kind of functionality, or if they want to actually recreate the entire thing, that they couldn't. They just do it because, value, this, that, and the third. But like your life, bro, like there can never be another takeoff, duplicated and cloned. Um, as far as we know, it'll never be the same or same. If even if it's a clone, it'll just be another. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that like we gotta take life more seriously, man. Um, moving on. I do see a lot of conversations going on in the community. About the WNBA and how it's basically funded by the NBA, and it was just a conversation that I was paying attention to. Maybe I could find a piece of it so we can listen to that. How's everybody feeling, man? How's your mental health? Have you told anybody in your family how you feel about them? Did you know what I'm saying? Did you tell the people that are in your life that you love them? Did you tell your friends that you love them? Did you you know, did you reach out to more people today? Try and reach out to 100 people every month, 100 new people, maybe in the street, because because regardless of looks like I cannot find this thing now. What? Who was it? Oh, right, it was Draymond. Because regardless of those 99 people being not important to you or useless to you, and you know, in actuality, if you try to reach out to about 100 people, try to, you know, just be friendly, be nice, you know, 99 of those people, maybe even 100 the first round, might not matter or be of any, you know, use or influence, but then you meet another 100 people, and then that one person becomes the mentor that you need to help take things to the next level, you know. So it's just something that you wanna it's just something you wanna pay attention to. But I'm gonna go ahead and play part of this clip. So just listen out. Nah, of course. Oh, I love it.
Hard work. I think I saw something that said like one player that makes maybe 12 million on the NBA team could cover the whole WNBA salary.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's kind of like crazy. And again, you know, we're what, 26 years.
This is Draymond Green. Not to cut her off, I'll restart what she was saying because what she has to say is very important. But this is Draymond Green and Lisa Leslie having a conversation about the WNBA situation.
I think it's evolved great. I believe that player for player, players are more talented, faster. You can see they're getting that individual training, ball handling skills, shooting. The game is phenomenal. I thought they're playing at a high level. I'm very proud of them. I support the WNBA still. I will always. You know, obviously we'd love to have Brittany back home. That's important.
For sure.
Close
Shout
to
out
the heart.
BG. Yep.
Shout out to BG. She's never, you know, far from our thoughts.
Yep.
But the WNBA is rocking. What could we have more? I mean, I just think, you know, from a salary standpoint, it'd be great for the women to be able to make more money. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. I think I saw something that said like one player that makes maybe 12 million on the NBA team could cover the whole WNBA salary.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's kind of like crazy. And again, you know, we're what, 26 years young, so it's not like we're comparing ourselves to the NBA, but I do feel like the pay gap would.
I'm just gonna listen to Draymond Green's response, and then I'm gonna discuss, you know, what I feel about it.
Be something that, you know, we could just take a donation around the NBA, maybe one night y'all don't go to the casinos.
I have something on this though, because it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the fucking NBA. And it bothers me.
You shouldn't be bothered because the WNBA players, I can tell you 100%. And we had a meeting for our 25th anniversary. We're like, do Zooms with the veteran, the legends of the league or whatever, and just talking about it. And I told them on that call, the number one supporter that had.
I apologize. We are gonna take a brief intermission. But let's hear Draymond's response. Let's listen to Draymond's response, and then we're gonna take a brief intermission, and I'll come back.
You guys never focus on, and that is the NBA players.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the WNBA.
All right, buddy. They didn't ask for your response. We asking for mine. All right. And you guys didn't ask me for my response, but you're still getting it. All right. But you'll get it right after this little break. I shall return. Let me do a proper outro. Not be a heathen.
Sustv, Ville. Sustv, Ville.
Indeed. Brief intermission.
To the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny
Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is Sustv. I'm your host, Susmoves. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. We back with your boy, Susmoves. Moves.
Okay, hey, look, Sustv Ville, subscribe, hit it, we lit, giving, hit the bell, so the new vids don't stop, get it, know the deal, we the Ville, run up the M's, shoot past the mills, we are All the team promoting how they heal. Grind like the ant, you already know it's on our heels.
I'll be right back, guys. 3, 2, 1, and
Out us bust move standing still. Give love
welcome
to real ones,
back,
respect
people.
mutual.
Welcome back.
Hey,
It is
been the
your
time,
host,
been advised. Got too much plague in my mind with the games that we
started
lose is
bothering
built
me.
by design. Could I really make it out with a slick little line? Look at the sky and ask for a sign. Written the green like I take care of mine. Take this energy from my mind. Get the willpower from the God.
Yes, real to the moon, and moon, and moon. It's real, that's in it, and it's what we do.
Does it feel good? Yeah.
As real to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written is what we do. As real to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written is what we do. Sus, T, Ville, Sus, T, V, Ville, Sus, T, V, Ville, Sus.
Yo, I'm in the back, acting like I don't know all that. Oh, man. Right here in the come up. I'm here with the brother. Here with your brother. He with the devil. I have to do a little something, man. I have to do a little something. Oh, wait. Oops. Oh, wait. If I do that, it would have to be, I guess. Yeah. Let me just do this real quick. Yeah, hey, hey.
Fuck around, get tongue-tied. I turn it on.
This ain't really the one that I was looking for, but let me see. Can I find it? Yes, this one. There we go. Gra. No, nobody.
What if there's a way to
oh
scan
my
all
God,
19,000?
I don't want it to come on, son. Every day with you. I don't care about that, my boy. Indeed, Lord.
Is this Glock?
Yeah, hey, indeed. We back. Hey, Susmoves in the booth. Hey, look. I think I knew. Hey, I think they know that. I think I knew they wanted Sustv. I think I knew, hey. I think I knew they wanted Sustv. Here with the Ville, already know what we do. Do this on the regular. Out here with the crew. Yeah, it's Susmoves. Making all these movements, making all these episodes. What I do for the children. Hey, look, hey, hey, I don't know the act, hey, pay your chick from the bag, hey, wait, consensually, of course, hey, and I stay tagged, and I stay dripped, and I stay dripped, and I stay over here trying to make a script, just out of nothing. I don't need to say nothing with some substance, cause this podcast as Ville is gonna say something. It's gonna take over the whole net, it's gonna do what it do. Ready know what I'm here to give to you. I'm here to do what I do, hey. In the booth, hey. It's the truth, hey. No, it's a smooth, hey. I know that rapper is the truth, yeah. The truth plays, He dropping videos every day, And you know Pop Cat got the guitar in the back, yeah. Guitar in the, yeah. Yes, thank you. Okay. I wish I knew what was wrong with the WNBA's problem, man, and why they can't make enough money. The truth of the matter is that, the patrons are just not supporting the way, it's not giving what it needs to give. Predominantly men kind of cover a lot of the NBA, and, some men do cover the WNBA as well. I do feel like there needs to be maybe more of a push for the women. I don't know if women really support the WNBA like that, like everyone does with the NBA. And it could be something to do with development of the game. I mean, it is getting better. It's getting more, you know what I mean? it's getting more physical. I'm seeing a lot of different players, really putting in that work. Shaq had a suggestion on Drink Champs, I believe it was, and he suggests that they should make the rims just a little shorter. That way, more girls could dunk. He says that even in the NBA, a big push for why why there's so many views and why there's so much traction going on with the NBA is because the players are able to dunk and give the audience more of a showy experience. So I mean, I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I mean, Shaq is one of the greats, and if that's what he recommends, he would recommend a dunk, right? As the solution. That's like Naruto with a Rasengan, man. Deeper darker. But yo, man, hold on, man.
We back with your boy Sus
You already
Moves.
know.
Moves.
You already know.
We back
man.
with your boy Sus Moves.
Man.
We back with your boy Sus Moves.
Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe.
We back with your boy Sus Moves.
Yeah, I mean, let's run up these views, my boy. How I feel about it? I think that I've never watched me personally, I've never watched the WNBA game. I've seen highlight videos, which is why I know, what little I know. And I know, like, I've seen the highlight videos, so I know they got, they crossed me up. Shoot better than me, tell you that. But that's why they professional. I'm not, that's why I'm sitting on the couch. You feel me? Literally. So I can't really have the most educated of takes on it. But with what Draymond Green was saying, from what it seems, I mean, from the facts, from the data, the WNBA is in debt. WNBA wouldn't even be here without the NBA. I'm not saying that, like, she wrong, that things need to change and maybe they need some more support in some kind of way, and maybe out of the goodness of the NBA players' hearts who already support the WNBA heavy and have certain funds going into the WNBA as is, just so that players can get paid to do what they do. And we still in the NBA have players who end up leaving the league who, because not everyone's at the upper echelon of payment. And then they end up, flat out broke. Well, they do the poor business decisions as well and things like that. But it's just a mixture of a lot of different elements. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to really pinpoint what the what the world really needs to get that situated. But I don't know, man. It's left to be seen. Maybe smaller conglomerates like myself, media conglomerates, can push and say, support the WNBA, get the word out, start posting highlight videos. Maybe everyone on TikTok and these different social media platforms can start to really push the popularity, and then start getting people in the seats. Maybe start pushing more of the virtual experience onto patrons if they're not coming in person, just to build up momentum. Now that we're in this media age, where you can get everything at the touch of your fingertips, we start to make it more accessible and, for low fees, to get in there and everybody go and see a WNBA game. I would love to see a basketball. I like good basketball, period. You know what I'm saying? I love good basketball. So, I wouldn't mind going to go see my local WNBA players doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They're doing whatever. I don't subscribe to this, but with the soccer league, women's league, they push it with these like volleyball-esque takes where they're over-sexualizing things for no reason. But in some of those highlight videos, while they're trying to do all of that or showing like savage moments, like the girl pulling the ponytail of this other player during a soccer game, they also they had excellent ball control. There was a lot of movement. That was some good soccer. I mean, I predominantly played soccer growing up, and then I would say the second most played sport was basketball. More or less, because during high school years ago, I would do track, and to this day I still run a couple miles every now and again. I'm trying to get back into it right now, actually. But predominantly it was just like soccer, basketball. I played like a little football here and there if you could get a big enough group, or hit up other people's to you know how that go. Some people want to play for money, da da da. But the point is, like, you know, always supported the athletes, always support the game. Um, it's left to be seen, but I'm gonna try and do my part and start pushing for more WNBA players. I'm gonna wait for February. Speaking of women, and February, March, with women's month and things like that, and February for Black History Month for Black women, and of course males too. We're gonna I'm gonna cover, you know what I'm saying, everybody and stuff like that, and give everyone their props, across the board of all races, nationalities, things like that. As I get more educated on it, maybe you guys can comment down below people who you think historically have made some changes that do need to get their flowers even more so, especially in the younger light and with the younger audience. Um, you know, me being a young man posting, from AMP, DDG, Aiden Ross, all these YouTube acts, the Instagram, All Deaf Digital, Long Beach Griffey, which is YouTube, and that, and if you know, back on YouTube first, and all those guys, throughout Trail Vision, um, Trey Rags, all them guys across the board. I'm in tune. I'm in tune is what I'm trying to say. I can't even remember. And don't get me started on TikTok. They got some talent out there on TikTok. We all know the faces by now, especially for the New York like scene. But nah, they're all over. They're all over. They're all over. The dude in the suit who with the UK accent who be telling the dude who lifting about his mom, man, struggling like this. He's like, yo, bro, I can't do it. Dude in the suit come up, grab his hands. He's like, remember your mom. It's like, your mom. That joint had me dying for like 30 minutes straight, bro. Like, he's like, remember your mom, bro. She said you could never do nothing, like something funny like that, bro. And it's just like, yo, yeah. Anyway, there's some funny content creators out there, that maybe I like post in the middle of pods and stuff, like ads or something, just to shout them out. But not this pod, but in the future. Um, but yeah, you know what I mean. I said all that to say I want to promote more women, more support for the women in these categories, more support for men, of course, but different pockets where I'm gonna support y'all, because I'm not against the whole red pill movement, because I have heard about it and been paying attention, but it's just not full support. I'm never in full support of anything, really. Well, that's cap. I'm never in full support of certain movements, really. Like, there's always gonna be some pros and cons with everything from, we knew it from BLM. We knew that because there was some, talks about them, playing around with the money and all that stuff prior. So, yeah, it was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? What y'all doing? But at the same time, what it means and the push and like, so it's like, you know what I mean? But I say that to say that we definitely have to show more support. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Yeah, my bad, guys. The camera just cut off. What was I in the middle of saying? What's my album? I was in the middle of saying, basically, we just need to support the WNBA. Apologize for that. The camera died. Happens. Don't worry. Always got backups. You know what I'm saying? Quick with the reset. Look, battery right here. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Replaced. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, man, we need to go ahead and support the WNBA. We need to go ahead and just make sure that, we're doing our part to support the right groups, such as Earn Your Leisure, 19 Keys, Louis Farrakhan, the list goes on. Brother Ben X, Vegan, Surviving Vegan, I think on Instagram. I'm paying attention. I'm in tune. And I'm also active. I'm out here, got the platform going, and I'm in tune. So it's a lot to be said. It's a lot that's going down, you feel me? And things of that nature. There was a couple of other things I wanted to touch on. Pause. Oh, how could I forget this guy?
Of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed.
Take a wild guess as to who this is talking.
The thing about the red hat that drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
This man, that's not funny. He has to relax, bro. He has to relax. He gotta calm down, bro. He gotta calm down. Ease up, my boy. I mean, I get there's a bigger conversation. But just let it slow down, my boy. Every 2 seconds you out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man. I didn't want to touch on that. Pause. Oh damn. Oh. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. There was a lot on. There was a lot on Kyrie Irving. Let me see if I can get it. Just bear with me, guys. I know I should have this stuff but the pot is in my brain. You know what I'm saying? It's in my brain. Like, this is what I do. So a lot of times I just jump right in to the discussion, to the timing, to the everything. Like, I'm just ready to go. Like, it's just one of those things, you feel me? It's just like I be right here with it. I'm right here with it. Why is this being so weird right now? It's trying to violate. I already know. It's trying to violate me. Yeah. It's cool. Nah, I get it. Wait, why? Why am I in this mode? Turn off, bro. What the fuck? I didn't even know you could do that. What? Alright, so this thing is being weird. There we go. What? Yo, did you know that you could go in incognito mode on YouTube? Does that even... I'm old, so I didn't know that. Oof. Alright, so here we go.
Search unforgettable travel experiences.
Oh my gosh, no one wants to hear that, bro. Come on, son. I wish I knew they didn't. I wish they knew that I didn't want to add. I wish they knew that. They still gonna wrap it up in some more ads. Listen, man. Everyone tell me what your favorite color is. Comment it down in the comments for me. Everybody tell me what's your favorite song, your favorite rap song, your favorite R&B song, and your favorite pop song. And the video's up, of course. Alright, let's do this thing, bro. Kyrie Irving got a couple of words to say to the public, man. To the pool.
It's another answering your question. Oh my God, let's make another Instagram clip so we could be famous again. Next question.
Kyrie, basketball related.
We'll move on to that. Thanks.
So Kyrie Irving posted this movie to his Instagram story. So this is what has sparked the whole conversation. And Kyrie Irving is going to speak in the rest of the video about basically this and why he posted it and all of that. And I know you just saw a glimpse of why Kyrie Irving walked out of the post-game interview. I'm disappointed.
I went on the Amazon
leave. Just talks about
to Christ, Philippians 2:11, and my name translates in the Hebrew language as Yahweh. So I went on the Amazon Prime. I was like, you know what? Let me see if there are any documentaries on Yahweh. So went in the search bar, typed in Yahweh. That came up. Went out and shared it on my platform. That was my night. In terms of the backlash or what people call it, we're in 2022. History is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. And I'm not a divisive person when it comes to religion. I embrace all walks of life. You see it on all my platforms. I talk to all races, all cultures, all religions. And my response would be, it's not about educating yourself on what Semitism is and what anti-Semitism is. It's really about learning the root words of where these come from and understanding that this is an African heritage that is also belonging to the people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism and who are the original chosen people of God, and we go into these religious conversations and it's a big no-no. I don't live my way like that. I don't live my life that way. Excuse me. I grew up in a melting pot, and I say a melting pot of all races: white, black, red, yellow, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and you can see the way I live my life now. I'm not here to be divisive, so they could push their agenda. I don't want to say they, because I'm not identifying any one group or race of people, but I'm in a unique position to have a level of influence on my community. And what I post does not mean that I support everything that's being said or everything that's being done, or I'm campaigning for anything. All I do is post things for my people and my community and those that it's actually going to impact. Anybody else that has criticism, it obviously wasn't meant for them.
So that was Kyrie Irving. He says a lot more, a lot of gems in that. You guys go and look it up. I don't want to post the whole thing. I'm still, on my come up right now. When the come up, these guys can say these kind of things, and they're in the position and they have the influence to move in that kind of way. I don't really feel like I have the full movement and support of my peoples just yet, but I have not really got into my bag just yet for that support to be fully there without question. So for the time being, I'll give you guys a little splash, a little sprinkle of all of that in that mindset, and he destroyed that. It really is not about no hateful stuff. It's just about educating the people on what really happened, on what the true matters in the situation they are, and how to best showcase that that these things are important, and that we will tackle these issues however we can. You know what I'm saying? However we can. So that's really what it's about, man. That's really what it's about. It's just about showing that support there and making sure that everybody knows that is important to us, that is important to the community, that finding out the true history of Africa, in Africa, finding out how Black African Americans can exist, because we feel like we have no identity. You meet the average Caucasian person, they tell you they're from such and such, this background, that background, etc., etc., etc. You ask the average African American where he's from or she's from, more likely, if they don't tell you, yeah, I'm just from here, I'm just from New York, I'm just from Missouri, or whatever the case, which is like, wow, you're from here with the 400 years of slavery and all of that. It's a history for sure, but it's like, where are you from? Where's your beautiful culture? Where did you cultivate from? Where are your people originating from? And because you're in the European, I was from the Vikings or whatever the case, and if you go further back, it was from this caveman and this rock, and they can go back and they can get the rich history, and they can find out what it is that they are entitled to, what it is they can fully support in a certain kind of a way, and push that sort of and it's just an example. I'm just saying Caucasian people for now as an example. Because of Asian people, you've got China or Japan or Filipino is not really to make sure, because of their Spanish culture as well, going into we could do it any which way. But when you do it with Black people in particular, for this particular situation that my people are having an issue with, which is why we're using Kanye as the catalyst to go ahead and push these kind of conversations forward, it is because they're important, and for one, first and foremost, but also because we want to make sure that we just want to make sure that things are put in their proper place, and that our fellow people, for the ones who want to educate themselves, do better and kind of get away from a lot of the rhetoric and you know what I mean, and the back and forth. We want to make sure that you know, people know that the African Americans here in the United States know where we're from originally, what, you know, how we came to be, etc., and who our people are, and how do we find pride in this country that, you know, strip us away from anything positive, really, you know. All we got is the good fight and being angry and being sad, and it's like, it's not like, oh, you know, I came from Ireland and this whatever case may be, and is this rich history and this clan and that, like, it's not like that, you know, simply put. And a lot of black African Americans feel misplaced, you know what I mean? Hence the block culture, where like, oh well, I'm from this block and I'm from, it's just this longing to originate, it's this longing to belong in a, you know, and it's hard to belong in a space that you feel kind of dislikes you. Not to say that there's not a lot of dislike across the whole board in the world. And it's not even that issue that we're trying to push, really. It's just about education. What happened? What on earth happened? You know, libraries were destroyed. You know what I mean? False stories being told. What actually happened? Where do we get the history? What books do we need to read? There are groups out there who are trying to help educate, and they push you towards certain books and readings and teachings. It can be a lot for the average. It could be a lot for the uneducated. It could be a lot for those who weren't taught how to learn, because that's another thing. You know, you just pushed into school where it's like memorize, 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 go, memorize, 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 go, and that's not how you really learn. So now you have to re-teach yourself just how to learn things in general before anything else, and then push for anything else. So it's just a double whammy, you know what I mean? And it could be a lot. It could be very, very strenuous. So, you know, I say all that to say, you know, there's a movement. I plan to do my part, and as I go, I'm gonna try and read and knock things out, and you know, really make it my business to educate myself and find out what happened and who am I and where am I from. Look, if you ask the the average Black American, they don't tell you that they're from that state. They're gonna tell you that they're Caribbean. And then when they tell you that, and there's rich culture there, yes, but okay, I'm from Trinidad. Oh, right, we were enslaved and then refuged there and brought there, and there were plantations there through England. Okay, from England, where's that? And then such and so on. Jamaica, yeah, same thing. Caribbean islands was brought there to, you know, cultivate these, you know what I'm saying, and the spices and everything like that, stole from Africa, yeah. Haiti. A lot of rich culture in Haiti, yeah. But ripped in turmoil and corruption. Any Haitian person will tell you that. They will tell you the actual history of what's going on there. How they were like the first frontiers on a lot of stuff. As far as freedom, independence. Culture's rich. But there's a lot of terror, turmoil to this day, and a lot of scrutiny and all kind of stuff that they now powering through today. There's a movement, and there's an educational piece missing that I feel that a lot of people are looking for. There's a lot of history in Egypt. There's a lot more history in Ethiopia. There's a lot of small tribes that aren't really spoken about. There's a rich history in Haiti. Rich history across all the Caribbean islands, of course. But yeah, it's a really tough issue to dissect, and I don't think that we need to just pin it down on just one celebrity or two celebrities and say, well, okay, let's quiet and let's shut them up, just because they're speaking to a truth that certain things are the way they are. That's what I'll say. Anyways, in other news, I got music coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm still editing it and working on stuff. I'm not gonna speak on stuff too much until it's actually out and about. But I can speak and say that I do have music coming because it's close to being out by now. So it's already in pretty much in the plans and fruition and things like that. So, really hype about that. Got back into contact with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? So, movies is about to be back on the forefront. About to be pushing forth with that. I'm not gonna shout out them too much too soon. I'm gonna try and put in that working plan and be a part of and involved in, and then I'll speak on it. I'm gonna do it, and then I'll speak on it later, basically, with most of the things that I'm doing and things like that. What I can speak on, of course, is that there will be more podcasts for you guys coming as soon as possible. Yeah, episode 21 at this point has not dropped yet, but it is going to very soon. And the same with this one, because everything is in place now. So, I know that's a bit of a solemn ending, but hey, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of important conversations that need to be had. There's a lot of important, just situations that we're in, and there's these are hectic times. Inflation is up. They like to tell you that it's about war and things like that, but there's just people who really want power, people who've been fiending for certain positions this entire time. It's a whole lot of games, man. It's a whole lot of higher class games that end in a lot of people losing their life, and there's a whole lot of overpopulation that they're trying to siphon that they're trying to cut section off so that they can have a certain amount of people and still be able to run the world the way that they run the world. Because why would they want to push, which is still going to break through because technological advances, because why would they want to push for change with these new technologies that are being developed that can like cure cancer and cure all the sickness and ailments and help all these people and find different ways to gain air like through the atmosphere and things like that. So times is just rough. It's putting it light. There's a lot of moves to be made, for sure. I'm gonna keep doing my part. As far as spreading word, I'm gonna put forth my money where my mouth is. Pause. I think when and where I can, and I'll speak on it if I feel like it needs to be spoken on. But that's it for me for episode 22, guys. I'm gonna catch you guys. I'm about to go and bust out a workout. You feel me? Stay tuned. Catch me. You'll probably catch me on Saturday, where I will be going live with the Brodies. Hopefully, all things go as planned. I'll be going live with the Brodies on Twitch. So go ahead and check me out on Twitch, man. And that's it for me, man. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. You already know the vibes. Let's run it up.
Sustv.
Indeed. Oh, excuse me.
Does it feel good?
Indeed.
Yeah.
S-Ville to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written is what we do. S-Ville to the moon, making moves like a movie script.
We back with your boy. Don't stop. Moves. We back with your moves. We back with your boys. Moves.
Okay, hey, look, Sustv Ville, subscribe, hit it, bell. So
Thank
the
you for
new
tuning
vids
in.
don't
Like,
stop,
share,
get it, know
subscribe,
the
hit that
deal. We the
notification
Ville.
bell. Yeah, hey, 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 yo, 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 hey, 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 yo, 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 hey. Oh, that's crazy. Is that? Huh. Let me see something.
God and ask for a sign, real in the green like I take care of vines. Get this energy from my mind, get the willpower from the God. Hey.
Does it feel good? Yeah.
Yeah. To the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written is what we do. Ville to the moon, making moves like a movie script. Destiny written is what we do.
Yeah.
Ville, Sustv. Hey.
Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is Sustv. I'm your host, Susmoves, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.